Hey guys, Danny Bloodworth here, Dan the Car Man, back with another episode of Between the Bumpers. And today I'm going to talk to you about how to get what's between your bumpers ready for winter, okay? So I know we don't have a lot of bad winters in Southern Illinois, but we do have an occasional ice storm or snowstorm. And if you're not prepared, that can really cause you a lot of problems. So what we're going to do is give you a couple things just to get you prepared for anything that might happen. And I hope we don't, okay? So the first thing we're going to talk about is you want to inspect certain things on your vehicle to get them ready for winter. One's going to be your headlights. Okay, so at some night, pull out in the driveway, turn on your headlights, get out and inspect both headlights, make sure they're working, make sure the brights work, and make sure that your lenses are not all foggy and covered up. Visibility is very important, especially in bad weather. The second thing is going to be checking your battery, okay? Cold weather is very rough on batteries. It'll zap a battery very quickly. Cold weather is rough on starting your car. It takes more power from that battery to start your car. So a cold engine with cold oil, it's going to take more to start that car. So you're going to want to make sure you have a good battery in the car. You can do several things. One, you can take it to like our Quick Lane here, have your battery tested. Most auto parts stores will also check your battery for free. Let's go ahead and do a physical inspection of your battery just to start with though, okay? So we're going to open the hood. We'll look under the car and identify your battery. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look at your terminals and make sure that they're free of any corrosion. Make sure that they're tight. And like I said, both are clean and clear of any corrosion. Anything like that will cause the battery not to perform up to its potential. The second thing we're going to talk about is traction. So in the wintertime, traction is going to be the most important thing that you probably deal with on the road. So what we're going to talk about is your tires. Again, you can have your tires checked at our Quick Lane, or most service stations will check your tires. You want to check for tire depth. You want to check your tread to make sure you have good depth. If you don't have a tool that can do that, you can always use a good old penny, okay? So you can take your penny and you can stick it in between the tread. And what you're looking for is you do not want to see any area there where you don't see Abe's head. Okay, if you can see all of Abraham Lincoln's head, you need to get some new tires, okay? If you can see about half his head, that's going to be some pretty good tread on there. Again, though, to be accurate, you probably want to check with your local tire shop or our Quick Lane here. We'd be happy to check your tires for you. Another thing you want to do is you want to check the tire pressure. To do that, you can use one of these pressure gauges. You can get those at any auto parts store, hardware store. And basically, you just remove the little cap there. And most tires will say on the outside how much pressure they should have. Insert your gauge in there and it'll show you your pressure. Again, we're talking about things just to get you ready for the winter. So one of the keys to everything, like I said before, is to be prepared. Sorry, I don't have my camera crew here with me, so I'm having to do my own camera work. So some of the most important things you can do in the wintertime is going to be stock up your trunk with some items that you may need, okay? So I'm going to take a closer look at some of those items. The first item that I want to talk about, I'm excited about this item, is going to be this. This is actually a Ford Roadside Assistance Kit. So the neat thing about this kit, I'm going to be giving this kit away, okay? So if you like this video and share this video, I'm going to put your name in for a drawing next week. I'm going to be giving this kit away. I'll show you what's in it here in a little bit. I think it's a $60 value. There's a lot of great things in here you can carry in your car right now. So let's take a look at some of those items. This is going to be a very important item, jumper cables. If that battery does fail, you need to get to work, somebody can jump start your car, but you've got to have jumper cables. Plus, you can help somebody out alongside the road or something like that. You can be a good Samaritan and help somebody else out. So it's a good thing. Be prepared, have some jumper cables. Another item that's in this little toolkit. It's going to be an emergency roadside reflector, so if for some reason your car does break down, you can put this behind your vehicle, oncoming traffic can see it, and hopefully not interfere with you being out on the road with your vehicle. Always be careful and keep an eye on that. Put out these or flares, whichever you may have, to alert other drivers that you're broke down. Some of the other items in this kit include reflective safety vest, a folding multi-tool, there's a flashlight, an emergency blanket, a rain poncho, an extra pair of work gloves, there's duct tape, cable ties, there's one of those tire pressure gauges like we talked about, a shop towel, and a glow stick. There's also a first aid kit in here. So it's a good thing to have. Again, like this video, share this video. I'll put your name in for the drawing. I'll draw it next week and hopefully we can get you set up with one of these kits. If you want to purchase one of these kits, our parts department here actually has these in stock right now. Like I said, I believe they're 60 bucks. Man, it's a great thing to have in your car at all times. Another cool item to have in your car may be just a little snow shovel. You can get these at any local store like Walmart, Menards. I'm sure they have them. They come in a little kit usually with this and an ice scraper. And there you go. You can pop it out, shovel yourself out of a snow. If you're in a ditch or if your car gets sucked, you can actually shovel it out a little bit there. Another good thing to have would be either kitty litter or sand, and I have a big old bag of sand here. But if you get stuck, you lose traction, you can throw some sand under your tire. It'll help you gain some traction and get out of that sticky situation. Work boots, winter boots. You may have to get out and walk. If it's deep snow, you're in your dress shoes, your work shoes, women in high heels, you may want to carry an extra pair of boots in there. It could be the difference between you getting somewhere and getting somewhere with some really cold feet. And always carry a blanket. You never know when you're going to be stuck on the side of the road, get stuck in a traffic jam like on I-57 or something for hours. You may get cold, your car may run out of gas, you never know. It's always good to have an emergency blanket in your car. Another thing we're going to talk about, when we talked about visibility in your lights, is going to be your windshield wipers. One of the most important things you can do is make sure, let's put down the hood. Make sure your windshield wipers are in good shape at the start of the winter. The best way to do this, replace your windshield wipers at the start of every winter and you won't have to worry about it. You can inspect them though, just to make sure that everything's good on there, that the rubber's good, it's not cracked. But this is going to be something that's going to be awesome for you to have. Snow, rain, ice, sleet. Good set of windshield wipers will go a long way. You're also going to need a good ice scraper. For those cold mornings, you want to make sure to have a good ice scraper. This is a good one. It does have also a snow brush on it, so you can brush away that snow, scrape that ice, and get to work safely. Don't do what I see a lot of people do. They'll scrape a little bit of section there, just enough to see through, and then take off for work. You see them down the road and they're squinting to see. That's dangerous. Don't do that. So again, this has been Danny Bloodworth, Dan the Car Man, giving you a few tips to get your car ready for the winter time. We're going to be giving away that roadside assistant kit from Ford this week, $60 value. Like and share this video and I'll put your name in for the drawing. If you know anybody looking for a car, please send them my way. Dan the Car Man, 618-924-5855. Let's have a great winter.